Good evening, everyone. From the title of the video, I'm talking about the CNN coverage of what's going on inside the Gaza Strip and inside the occupied lands in Palestine, and the news, the media outlet coverage of the events from the Israeli side in Israel. So CNN, stop it, please. What do I want CNN to stop doing? This is a question which needs to be answered from my perspective. In this video, I want to say something important. I've been watching CNN news media coverage of the events from the October the 7th, and what stopped me is that CNN has no TV correspondence, inside Gaza. Do you imagine why CNN hasn't got correspondence inside Gaza? Can you imagine why doesn't the news media, the media outlet, the largest one, I think maybe in the world, doesn't have a correspondent in a place where all spots are focused on, or all eyes, all people, all analysts, anyone who around the world now is talking about the Gaza Strip, the events inside Gaza, the graves, the massive amount of people who are killed inside Gaza, 15,000 ones killed inside Gaza in a period of time which is about 50 days. In 50 days, 15,000 people killed inside Gaza Strip. And no CNN, no Sky News, no BBC, no any news media outlet from the Western powers, from the Western world, which is unbelievable. For me, a person who trusts CNN and trusts it's that it's the largest media outlet, the largest media, the largest TV channel, which covers news from around the world, doesn't have a TV correspondent inside Gaza. Unbelievable. You could say that they are afraid of the Palestinians inside Gaza, who could attack them for being unjust towards their issue or for being Americans. So you could imagine that they would be attacked inside Gaza, but you don't ask yourself why could they be attacked? A question which needs to be answered. And supposing that this is your justification for not having a CNN correspondent inside Gaza, a justification which would be fair, but who did it? Who raised the issue to that level? A place where more than 5,000 kids killed in the last few days has no American correspondent? Unfair at all. On the other side, on the other hand, CNN interviews daily the families of the hostages, of the Israeli hostages, like Hersh Goldberg, who was about 23 years old and who was taken a prisoner, who was taken as a hostage from the Raim Music Festival in Israel. A kid which is 3 years old, and by the way, today is a 4th birthday. Happy birthday, Abigail Mor Idan. Okay, of course, this is something human to have a kid which is 3 years old, a prisoner, a hostage, something which is, you think, shouldn't have happened. But on the other side, you've got a family which is no family, a mother, a father, and 4 kids. Now, no mother, no father, no one single kid inside that family. It's not one family, it's more than 1,000 families have been vanished. They were wiped out of the Palestinian registration files. The death toll is horrible. Inside Gaza, the death toll is horrible. Imagine it. A family was in their home on October the 7th, on October 8th, on October 20th, on October 21st, no family, no home, nothing. And no CNN. Something which is like, if you are a person who has a mind to think, if you have a mind to think, you will say that CNN is biased. CNN is not fair at all. CNN follows a double standard, is a double standard. Unbelievable. Hey guys, more than 7,000 Palestinians are prisoners inside the Israeli cells. They have no access to electricity, no access to human treatment, and no access to CNN. Hey, I've no words to say, I've no words to tell you, but CNN is doing a great job in deceiving and misleading. You've been to what is called not misinformation, not disinformation. You're doing what is so-called information laundering. You're laundering information like clothes, and then changing narrative from the person who's guilt, who made the whole problem from the beginning. Now you're making him a victim who did nothing bad, and who has no relation to what's going on. I mean that no relation to the bad things that happened. And he's the root of the issue from the beginning. And he's the cause who led the Palestinians to do what they did on October the 7th, which is blamed, by the way, by any human who has a mind and who's human. But CNN, be humans as well and follow the narrative of humanity. Be humans. Think of the Palestinians who are now without homes. Think of this, the 60% of the Palestinian homes inside Gaza are now destroyed, whether totally or partially. CNN, are you with me? People who look at the criteria of the Western powers and the democracies, who say that we are the democracies who defend the weak people or the poor people around the world. We defend the people who are subjected to oppression in the poor countries in the Middle East. We call for a freedom of speech. We do ask you to follow the freedom of speech but you've got no freedom of speech. You've got only one side of the narrative. But where is the other side? I do not find it. You've got no correspondent inside the Western Bank or Gaza, and you've got more than 3, 4, 5 correspondents inside Israel. How would I believe it? From you, the largest media, the largest news channel in the world, the greatest news channel in the world. If you did it, so what have you left for the others to do? I'm gagged in my mouth. Nothing I could say, but CNN, you're like that.